Octagon 52, Magard vs Cartwright, January 27th in Newcastle. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com now.
Every single one of them.
100%, Brian, a tough challenge. He overcome there with pushing her to become the champion. And we have another tough challenge here with another title fight with Losene Keita taking on Niko Samsonidse.
Yeah, Samsonidse, a 2-fight win streak coming into this. Keita coming off the back of that leg break in his bout against Samsonidse, where he looked to unify the featherweight title. He will have his chance to become the undisputed king, but he will take on what is, for many, set and ready we go. Southpaw versus Orthodox again.
Yeah, that playing a big part in the fight, and that's what Niko feels like. Has seen Keita struggle against Southpaws previously with the wham we just saw in Ronnie Paradisa. He obviously won that fight in the end, but feels like he can expose him with this Southpaw stance. And wants to strike, we heard from his corner, wants to strike with Keita, wants to feel it, wants to try and, you know, nullify him on the feet and then look to get him to the ground and finish the fight off. Feels like he can win this both on the feet and on the ground. Yeah,
so much has been said about his grappling, about the pedigree of submissions, but he, for me, is the most complete mixed martial artist Keita has ever faced, puts everything together really well.
And his footwork as well, that's the thing that's interesting. See how he's moving so well, avoiding the cage. And this Keita now already struggling a little bit with trying to find that southpaw angle. He needs to try and look at that left foot being outside that right foot. And with Niko having the reach advantage, that could be difficult for Keita as he comes over the top with that right hand.
Yeah, now
looking for this takedown, gets shoved off and framed off from Keita. And Keita very strong at this weight.
Interesting, though, that off that attack, Niko was looking for a little clinch there. That's maybe a sign of what the game plan might be. Not sure if we've seen Keita throw that right leg yet.
He doesn't kick so often, so it'll be interesting to see when he does throw it. But that's something I'd say as well. A lot of people think with Keita, yeah, I'm going to strike, I'm going to mix it up, I'm going to do. But when you feel his presence, when he stands in front of you and when he looks down the barrel at you and he throws that power, you know, if you possess the strike, the grappling ability, why not utilize it? Sometimes you get forced into that situation. But he's trying now, closing him off a little bit better. Right hand almost lands there as well. I don't know if it was clean.
Yeah, the right hand did clip him.
Interesting fight this. Both seem to be wide open with the difference in stance. Both managing to land. That inside leg kick being very good for Niko so far.
Yeah, both so much respect for each other coming into this. A much different build-up from the Samsonidse fight. Keita said, look, there's only one man in the division that I want to fight. He said, Niko is the guy, you know, the one that is the most biggest challenge for me.
Slip there. Looks unstable on his feet a couple of times. As Keita, interesting.
A little bit of blood coming from the mouth of Niko Samsonidse.
Yeah, that was from one of those right hands. That's what normally the speed of Keita. He goes in and out, moves his feet so well, but in this southpaw stance, again trying to look for that takedown. In this southpaw stance, seems to be struggling with the range a little bit more than normal.
Yeah, and like you said at the start,
swing and a miss with that kick, but great idea from Niko. Very varied attacks on the feet.
Yeah, Samsonidse, a master at controlling range and using space.
Everyone's saying that the first round is the most dangerous round for Keita. They always say for Losene, he's very dangerous, very explosive, very powerful. And Keita says, well, I'm patient. I like to wait. I went 4 rounds to finish fights. I'm not in any rush to finish. As I say, that swing in to try and land a big shot. Gets in on this single, does Niko.
Oh, this is a big moment. Yeah, that was a nice entry on that single.
Interesting to see how Losene deals with this, because this is very important here.
Oh, that's big. No one's taken Keita down like that. And now in open water as well, Luke, down on the mat, away from the cage.
Yeah, minute 30 left to work, and has a very aggressive jiu-jitsu style, does Niko. Can attack the legs as well. And trying to stand here, has the wrist control. Nice elbow from the top from Niko.
But that takedown against the cage, I mean, you've even trained with Keita and you've talked about his strength against the cage, his athleticism. That's a nice moment for Niko to have at least one to take back to the corner should it get to the end of the first round.
Yeah, definitely, and I feel like in the traditional form, look for a triangle. Maybe going to switch to an armbar. Good work, though. You know, attacking from the bottom is Losene. But yeah, in the traditional form of single leg, double leg attacks, you know, it's very difficult to deal with Losene, but that's why I like Niko, very intelligent, tried something different, went for a high crotch, got lifted his man completely off the ground, balanced from Losene, but then he used the reap on the leg as well, so he's chaining things together.
Slicing
as he
almost,
passes over,
almost.
but the athleticism from Keita, then shoves his man down. That just shows the power.
Yeah, really.
Stood back up. I want to stand up. I'm going to stand up.
Yeah, it looked like Niko was passing the guard and almost getting into mount, but as soon as that happened, the power, the strength of Keita.
And now the eyes have changed from Losene. They've definitely changed. He's really lasered in now, laser focus. Different expression on the face of Niko as well.
Round one in the books.
I almost feel like it's boiling. It was a boiling point right there.
Yeah.
Niko kind of took a deep breath to get away. That's the pressure. I feel like the energy changed at the end of that first round. I feel like Losene felt something, and he really, really started to go for it.
I also think he wanted something back, right? It doesn't feel good being on your back with someone almost passing your guard, and he likes to be the alpha.
Yeah, the intensity, the alpha, that's a good word. The intensity, he came forward, it really changed. Nice body kick, and he lands.
He's dropped him! He's dropped him huge! That is it! Losene Keita silences Niko Samsonidse and raises the roof on this crowd in Ostrava.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 23 seconds in the second round, by KO, the new featherweight octagon champion, Losene Black Panther Keita.
Octagon 52, Magard versus Cartwright, January 27th in Newcastle. Tickets available at ticketmaster.com now.